Hi, my name is Amy Mozzie, and I'm with Centurion Boats. And today, I'm joining you from Board Code DFW, our Centurion and Supreme Boats dealer in Dallas-Fort Worth. And today, we're going to talk about the rise of Centurion. We are introducing a new series of boats, and we want to share that with you today. But you may have noticed that over the last year, we've talked a lot about our history. 50 years of history. We've gone through 50 for 50 on Fridays and shared with you innovations and championship performances, influential people that have had something to do with the success of Centurion over the last 50 years. We've gone through incredible strides, things that we've achieved as a group, as a team, as a company, as a dealer network, as a customer base. But I contend that this year, 2027, will be the rise of Centurion Boats. We are not just unveiling a new series, a new set of Centurion models. We are unveiling what is possible with a surf boat. We are unveiling something unlike anything we've ever done before. Not because it isn't innovative and isn't performance-based and isn't based on feature comforts that you all want, but really because it's based on your feedback. We've had thousands of conversations over the last, I would say, 5 years with customers, with dealers, with vendor partners of ours. And we always ask the same question. What can we do better? What can we make better? We're a correct craft company, and that company is based, of course, on performance. We need to perform to be able to do what we need to do, which is make lives better. And we believe that we're going to be making lives better because we have developed this new series of boats based almost entirely on the feedback we've received from our boat owners. We have given you more space. We have given you more performance. We have given you more comfort, more luxury. We have addressed what you have been asking for. And that is what we are most excited about. This customer-inspired design has now become a reality. And it is nothing like we've ever done before, nor anything you've ever seen before in this industry. So we are extremely excited to share these new boats with you. But like I said, this isn't just a model launch. These aren't just new boats. This is the result of the teamwork that we share with all of you. We could not be where we are and do what we do without all of you. And this is the embodiment of that camaraderie, that synergy that we all have together. But I can't wait any longer. So this is official. We are welcoming the rise of Centurion to DFW, but now to the world. This is the official introduction of the all-new 2027 Centurion RS series. This is the RS 230, the RS 245, and the RS 265. This is the rise of Centurion Boats. top features of this boat right now. Now, those of you that have seen any of my walkthroughs, don't get scared. I'm not going to take hours to tell you about this boat right now. We are posting the walkthroughs for both the RS-245 and the RS-265. The RS-245 should be up in just a few minutes, and the RS-265 will follow. But I wanted to run you through a few things that I think are just the most impactful and items that really elevate your experience on the water in an RS-265. First of all, when you board the boat from the back, you are now stepping up, a gradual step up and a staircase to Centurion, as you might describe it, and walking over the transom. The great thing about this is these steps are kind of dual purpose. They also have a pop-up pylon in them. We have a standard air compressor that comes in one of the steps. So you've got all of that functionality, but it's hidden away into a great path to get into the boat. It's really easy to get in. Even the step down is really convenient because we have that fiberglass gel-coated gator step that's in that rear seat. So you don't have to worry about stepping down onto your upholstery. But one of my favorite parts of this particular boat, and all of the RSs for that matter, is bumper storage. So in 4 different places on this boat, we have storage for your bumpers. These bumpers are big. They're 20.5 inches long, 8.5 inches in diameter, and they are big because they need to protect these big boats. These boats are tall, they have a lot of freeboard, and we want to make sure that protection is convenient for you to access. So here, I can grab a bumper, pull it out, and pop it straight in to my bumper cleat. This one's a little low. We can adjust them as we see fit. You also have room in this pocket for your dock line, so your dock line can also be located very close to your pull-out cleat. So you've always got that convenience. And you've got the location of these in 4 different places on the boat. There's one on either side of the sun pad, and then there's one on either side just in front of the windshield. So you have all of that convenience built right in. The next thing I want to show you is the seat that I stepped down on is a slide seat. And this seat can slide to multiple positions throughout the interior, but this is our bench to back slide seat. So I can just flip up the back, have another nice rear facing couch to sit on in the interior. I can also plug in an optional table to either the front or the back of this seat. And this one in an RS-265 has a lot of different positions, so you can shift the weight accordingly. But you can make the interior seating as versatile as you need it to be for you and your passengers. And it's really easy to stow. The next thing I want to show you is some storage. We've got great flip-up hinges, 90-degree hinges now, so they expose the storage areas very easily, keeps your hands free so you can load your gear in and out. There is also more storage beneath the seating in the RS series. That's one of the reasons they're so tall. You also have a rear-facing lean back in all of the RSs, including the RS-230. So this will give you another rear-facing seat. And perhaps my favorite is going to be the bow lean block. So we've added another seat to the bow, but the best part about it is the lean back acts as a wind block. So I no longer have to worry about having a place to store my wind block, realizing where it is at any given time, or being able to put it in easily. I've got that, all of that functionality. But probably the most impressive part of the RS-265 or any of the RS models is going to be the stacked dash system by MaraView. This dash system is literally unlike any other. It is a dual screen, actually 3-screen dash system, dual for the driver, 2 24-inch curved panoramic style screens from MaraView, which is built by CPAC. And these screens are incredible to look at, but really it's the functionality that they offer that will set them apart from anything else you've seen. And it may look at first a little intimidating or a little bit like a lot of information, but really it's super easy to navigate. It has all the functionality you need. But my favorite part of this particular system is the camera system. This is the Sunny View 360 system. And what it is a series of 4 cameras that are mounted on the exterior of the boat. One on either side of the windshield wing, one on the bow, one on the transom. These cameras work together or independently, however you'd like to use them. And I can view all 4 of those cameras at the same time on the screen, so I can see each of those areas outside the boat, or I can view a 3D version of this and be able to actually see the entire boat from a bird's eye view and the water around it. But the great thing about this stacked dash system is I can choose which cameras I want. If I want my front camera, right now we're on the trailer so we can see the roller. Let's say I want to add a camera to my other side, but I want it to be a different view, maybe the right side. I can have all of those viewpoints up at one time and be able to see everything around my boat. This functionality, in my opinion, is huge. Not only huge for safety, it's convenient. It just gives you a more elevated experience when you're driving this boat. And you can also have the passenger participate in this as well. So the passenger has a screen that is an 8.5-inch screen in the observer's area that can also add or have some of the same functionality as the dash screens themselves. Now, the passenger can't control everything. They can control switching, stereo selection, those types of things. I can also see my speed and cruise control, whether it's on or off, but the passenger can't control that feature. You also have the ability to see the mapping, which is pretty convenient. So when I'm sitting over here, I can understand where we're going. I can even look for obstacles. The C-chart system that is a part of the RS stacked dash system is a really robust mapping system, and it can give you every piece of information that you want about the lake that you're on. This particular system together, to me, makes one of the most powerful systems in the world in a towboat. And it's not complicated to use. You can have access to all of the functions you're used to in the way that you normally use them. You just have better visibility over them, and you can customize the way that this looks for you. Now, I don't want to bore you with another full, complete walkthrough, and I know we have a huge crowd of people here that want to get into these boats and check them out. So I want to make sure that I let you know that all of the content that is related to the RS series is dropping right now. Website is live. We've got walkthrough videos that are going up. We've got a 245 video that will be up first, followed by the 265. But go on, check them out. You can also build them on our 3D AR colorizer, and you can build to your heart's content, choose colors, but get in there and get to know these boats. We are going to be celebrating here at Boardco DFW, and we're getting ready for a full weekend. So we've got the Cowtown Wake Fest going on this weekend, which is a Centurion World Series of Wake Surfing competition. That starts Friday and goes through Saturday. We also have demos in these RS boats going on those 2 days as well. And if you're in the Dallas area, reach out to Boardco DFW and schedule your time to take these boats out. You'll also be able to see on the live stream for the Cowtown Wake Fest, you'll be able to see these boats pulling the competition all weekend long. So definitely check these out, reach out to your local Centurion Boats dealer, and let us prove to you why this RS series is the rise of Centurion Boats. Yay!